if everything's going technology, the guest experience and the interaction with the employee is limited. So if you do 10-4 and more, you're guaranteed your employees will engage. So what does that mean? Every single time somebody passes the front desk, every single time you pass a guest, 10 feet away, you have to acknowledge their existence. Could be just by a little head nod. 5 feet, you say good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is. And the more is when you're passing them, you say you have a great day, or at Nickelodeon, we had a little tag. So it's like, oh, you like SpongeBob. So we would engage the guest. If you're walking around the property as an owner or general manager or whatever company you run, it's mandatory that people do that. So if it's mandatory, then you can hold people to a standard. If you hold that standard, you can have as much technology as you want. Because people are going to say, oh my God, everybody's saying hello to me. Everybody's always asking me how I'm doing. This is amazing.
It really is about that thoughtfulness. It's like really dissecting. It's like, how do you make these memorable experiences? And it's understanding basic human needs, understanding that humans, they want to be heard. They want to be appreciated. And it's being like genuinely and authentically engaged. Then you can come up with these thoughtful ideas. And by the way, when we're talking about thoughtful, it doesn't need to be something that's expensive or this. It's just maybe somebody really loves chocolate chip cookies, and every time you see them come in, like, you make sure that they get their like fresh hot chocolate chip cookies with a note. Like, that doesn't cost much of anything, but they feel really appreciated. And that's so simple. So when you have repeat guests, that's where it gets fun, because that's where you can kind of like do something nice for people that you know. But then even taking those one-off occasions where maybe somebody's celebrating an anniversary and showing that you are just as excited about their anniversary as they are, and coming up with a cool idea. I think that's where the special sauce happens.
I think there's an element of transparency that we've got to adopt full force, especially kind of managing guest expectations prior to arrival. We would always tell this story about not being transparent and having a right expectation set. It's the story of like a gentleman with his family who got an extremely steep discount to go to the Ritz-Carlton, and instead of paying your $600 a night, he got it for $199 on some whatever it may be. This is a made-up story, guys, by the way, so just know that. So he's paying $199 for his night stay, but then he goes to the restaurant and it costs him like $1,000, right? So he gets off and he rattles off a review like, how on earth are you going to charge me $1,000? And the moral of the story is they never should have sold that rate. Or if they did sell that rate, they should have set the expectation around what the rest of it was, right? So I think transparency is going to be king and queen as we kind of run through the next evolution of what the guest journey and the guest experience will begin to look like.
You made it to the end of The Modern Hotelier. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe below. The Modern Hotelier is produced by Make More Media and presented by Stay Flexi. Stay Flexi is your modern operating system for independent hotels. If you'd like to learn more, feel free to go to stayflexi.com, or if you'd rather talk to me, message me on LinkedIn or shoot me an email at Steve.Carran@stayflexi.com. Thanks and have a great day.